Welcome to Vogue B&B, your daily destination for the latest bold and the beautiful spoilers, breaking updates, and unforgettable drama. Subscribe now and never miss a shocking twist. Bold and the beautiful spoilers, July 13th to 17th. Finn faces an impossible choice. Will refuses to give up on Elektra, but his biggest mistake may already be too much to overcome. Meanwhile, Sheila believes one selfless act will change Finn's heart, while Steffi and Finn face a decision that could reshape their future. For July 13th to 17th reveal that Ridge pushes Elektra to make a heartbreaking choice between her professional and personal life. Plus, Ridge takes things into his own hands with Bill. Will's cruel world continues to unravel as he tries to repair the damage his secrecy caused with Elektra Linnea Grace. After turning to Bill, Don Diamant, for guidance, Will becomes consumed by regret and desperately attempts to convince Elektra to give him another chance. Whether she's willing to listen is another matter entirely, especially with Eric, John McCook, eventually stepping in and demanding that Will stay away from his family. By week's end, the women at Bikini Bar are encouraging Will to move on, raising questions about whether his romance with Elektra is truly over. Sheila Kimberlin Brown refuses to give up on reconnecting with Finn Tanner Novlin, believing her divorce from Deacon Sean Cannon proves she's changed. But as Steffi Jacqueline McInnes Wood supports Daphne Muriel Hilaire through devastating news and later reaches a defining crossroads with Finn, Sheila's plea could have consequences that extend far beyond her fractured family. Bold and the beautiful spoilers, July 13th, Sheila makes a plea to Finn. Now that she's divorced, Sheila Kimberlin Brown has no one in her corner. The loneliness she's feeling is why she's reached out to Finn Tanner Novlin. Sheila knows that Steffi Jacqueline McInnes Wood has made it clear she wants nothing to do with her. However, Finn doesn't believe his birth mother is an irredeemable person. He thinks she's changed, but he hasn't shared his opinion with Steffi. Finn has assured his wife that he'll always put their family first. For years, he's made it a priority to keep his distance from Sheila. He hasn't had anything to do with her. For him, Sheila giving Deacon Sean Cannon a divorce, as he asked, is a sign that she is the good person she says she is. It's softened his stance against her. Will Morrow has been struggling since Elektra Linnea Grace left him. Both of his parents have come to see him since the breakup, but he reacted differently to Bill Don Diamant. Will blames his father's insistence that they keep business separate from their personal lives for the state of his romance. While he understands he had to keep the secret, Will still thinks he could have avoided upsetting Elektra if he were honest with her. Bill doesn't like how the reveal of Logan's plans has impacted Will. However, he doesn't see why Elektra is upset. He told Wyatt Darren Brooks that he thought Elektra had better business sense, but he's been proven wrong. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Will Bill find love with Shauna following his fallout with Katie? Spoilers and updates suggest that Bill Spencer, Don Diamant, and Katie Logan Spencer's Heather Tom seemingly blissful marriage might encounter some challenges in the near future. Bill successfully won Katie back and gave her a fashion house wedding present. Bill has successfully won Katie's heart back and swiftly secured a remarriage, which after so many years apart was unexpected. This resulted in Bill's wedding gift from his fashion house and ignited all the Logan Forrester drama that is currently at the forefront of the storyline. While Bill is willing to do anything for Katie, he sometimes tends to go a bit too far, and he tends to overdo grand gestures. His ambition and greed are significant issues for Bill, which could unintentionally jeopardize his marriage to Katie down the line. With Bill now fixated on the hope for the future diamond scheme, he might be unwittingly paving the way for trouble. The more Bill believes that this will generate incredible excitement, the higher the chances that his strategy could fail. If Bill tanks hope for the future, he'll be persona non grata with everyone. If Bill ends up being the cause of Hope Logan Spencer's Annika Noel line turning into a disaster, many will be upset with him. Not the least of all Hope, of course. She was putting her own hope for the future into this line being successful for Logan. Of course, this major disappointment would include Katie, which could spark significant tension in her marriage to Bill. Should their relationship be on the verge of a major breakdown, it might push him to seek solace elsewhere. It's intriguing that B&B has reintroduced Denise Richards as Shauna Fulton, who has been eager for a job with the Logans. Might Bill run to Shauna for comfort after Katie, and he fall apart? There have been rumors about Shauna and Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, possibly being intimate, but that doesn't imply it's a serious relationship. There's certainly space for more than one Spencer in Shauna's life, especially since she emphasized how attractive all the Spencers were upon her return.